35 detailed and interesting facts about Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln was born in a log cabin on February 12, 1809 in Hardin County, Kentucky, now LaRue County, into a poor frontier family, shaping his humble beginnings. He had less than 1 year of formal schooling. Most of his education came from self-study by reading borrowed books, including the Bible, Shakespeare, and law books. Lincoln's mother, Nancy Hanks Lincoln, died when he was just 9 years old from milk sickness, a disease caused by drinking milk from cows that ate poisonous plants. He was unusually tall for his time, 6 feet 4 inches, 193 cm. His height became one of his most recognizable physical features. Lincoln was a skilled wrestler. He lost only one recorded wrestling match and was inducted into the National Wrestling Hall of Fame as an outstanding American. He worked a wide variety of jobs in his youth: a rail splitter, store clerk, surveyor, postmaster, and flatboat operator on the Mississippi River. Lincoln loved reading and carried books everywhere, sometimes walking miles to return borrowed copies or to read in quiet fields. He first entered politics at age 23, running for the Illinois state legislature. Though he lost, he gained significant popularity. Lincoln served 4 terms in the Illinois House of Representatives, where he became known for his clear logic and powerful speeches. He taught himself law by studying Blackstone's commentaries and became a lawyer in 1836 without attending law school. As a lawyer, Lincoln handled over 5,000 cases, gaining respect for his fairness, honesty, and ability to simplify complex issues. Lincoln was the only U.S. president to hold a patent. His invention helped buoy boats over shallow waters, though it was never commercialized. He married Mary Todd in 1842, who came from a wealthy and politically influential family. Despite differences, they shared deep affection and intellectual companionship. Lincoln and Mary had 4 sons, but only one, Robert Todd Lincoln, survived into adulthood. He served a single term in the U.S. House of Representatives, 1847–1849, where he openly opposed the Mexican-American War. Lincoln returned to law practice for 5 years, building one of the most successful law careers in Illinois. He re-entered politics because of the Kansas-Nebraska Act in 1854, which reignited the national debate over slavery. The Lincoln-Douglas debates of 1858 made him nationally famous, although he lost the Senate race to Stephen A. Douglas. Lincoln won the 1860 presidential election as the first Republican president, despite not appearing on the ballot in many Southern states. His election triggered the secession of Southern states, leading directly to the American Civil War. Lincoln's leadership during the Civil War was marked by strategic decision-making, personal stress, and deep empathy for soldiers' families. He issued the Emancipation Proclamation in 1863, declaring enslaved people in Confederate-held territories free, shifting the war's purpose to ending slavery. Lincoln advocated for the 13th Amendment, which abolished slavery throughout the United States. It passed shortly before his death. He delivered the famous Gettysburg Address on November 19, 1863, a brief but profound speech redefining American democracy. Lincoln survived several assassination attempts before 1865, including one where a gunshot pierced his hat while riding alone at night. He was known for his sense of humor, often using jokes and stories to relieve tension during the war. Lincoln suffered from depression, a condition historians believe shaped his empathy, resilience, and philosophical thinking. He frequently visited Union troops, walking among battlefields and hospitals to speak with wounded soldiers. He created the Secret Service on April 14, 1865, the very day he was assassinated, though its original purpose was to combat counterfeiting. Lincoln enjoyed the theater, especially Shakespearean plays. Ford's Theater was a familiar place for him. He was assassinated by John Wilkes Booth, a famous actor and Confederate sympathizer, on April 14, 1865. Lincoln died the next morning, April 15, 1865, becoming the first U.S. president ever to be assassinated. Millions mourned his death, and his funeral train traveled through 7 states, allowing nearly 1/3 of the U.S. population to pay respects. Lincoln's face appears on both the U.S. penny and the $5 bill, symbolizing his enduring legacy. He is consistently ranked as one of the greatest U.S. presidents, credited with preserving the Union, ending slavery, and reshaping American ideals.